Here we go.
Yo, what's going on, comic book family? The champ is here, coming at y'all with another comic book haul video. You know, today is a good day because it's a new comic book day. So, hopefully everybody got all the books that they wanted this week and going to get all the books they wanted. I'm going to show y'all what I got. It's pretty a light week, thank God. I got like 11 books, which is the least I got compared to months. And I dropped a few books. And I also went to Comic-Con, got a few books signed, and I got some books submitted to CGC. And I got my first slab today, which it came in the mail, and I'm going to show that off. But I'm going to jump straight into it to show y'all what I got. And for starters, Immortal Hulk, number 25. How this book out in period, I would say, this year. It's been a great series, and I've been loving each issue. It hasn't been a dull issue so far. Like, I don't even want it to end. I know it's supposed to end in probably the next few chapters. I don't want it to end. But this cover is saucy. I love this cover. Said it before in my last videos, when the covers have that those purple, pink, and bluish galaxy colors, I always find out to be the best covers, and this tells me no different. And so this might be my comic book cover of the week that out of the books I got. So I have to see. We'll see. But this one, I don't know who this is. Maybe it just slipped my mind. It looks like the Hulk, maybe like a skinny scientist looking one version. I don't know. I have to read it. But recommend picking this up. Next up, King Thor, number 2. First issue's been really good. It's full of action, violence, blood. You know, Loki has his necromancer sword, and he's just chopping up King Thor, impaling him, and just everything just breaking loose. It's like a continuation of War of the Realms. But it's been good. I like this so far. I recommend picking it up, especially if you like action and violence. Why not? And it's King Thor. Man, he's the man. Also, Jane Foster, continuation of War of the Realms. Valkyrie, number 4. Haven't read the third one. I have it, but I haven't read it yet. The first 2 issues have been really good. And, you know, I just like the art. That grandma cooking, man. I don't know if this is a first appearance of somebody. I don't know who this is. I know his name is the Reaper. Look at that artwork, man. That shit's so saucy. But I don't know who that is. So, but fire cover, fire artwork, fire series. Highly recommend picking this up. And you never know with Thor movies. I mean, if she don't become Valkyrie at the end of that one, she might come in another one. You never know. So I would recommend picking them up. Also, Incredible Hulk number 1. You know, the first appearance of Hulk, his first comic series. You know, got this because the first one's too much out of my price range. I'll never get it. I'm not paying thousands of dollars just to pick up a book. So this has been something I always wanted. So it's the closest thing I'm going to get to owning it. So why not? Still say DC's facsimiles are better because of the paper to use, but whatever. Recommend picking them up if you're a collector. And I think that's oh no, that's not it. Got 2 more Marvel books. Next one, Lethal Protectors. Absolute Carnage. Everything's wrapping up now. Everything's starting to end. The Deadpool and this and Mortal Hulk. All those tie-ins wrapping. I think it's like 1 or 2 more issues left of the main thing. But this has probably been my favorite one out of all of them. Out of all the tie-ins, I should say, not the main story. And, you know, it's the connecting cover. Had to get it. So it's cool. I wouldn't say I'll recommend picking them up, but you know, I liked it. So now it's not everybody's cup of tea. Then this is the Miranda's number 1 section. This is the All Mutants, Mark Bagley. I really don't know much about the Mirandas or anything like that, but you know, I picked up more so because of the cover. Fun fact, Mark Bagley was actually the very first artist I've ever met in person. You know, I met him at a con before he signed one of my Maximum Carnage books. You know, he tried to hit on my girlfriend. He didn't know that was my girlfriend, but, you know, I let it slide because he's like he ain't know no better. But shout out to Mark Babby though. He's a cool dude. But yeah, I got this because of this cover so far. The detail that the fact that he take the time to draw so many characters and put them on the page. You can't go wrong. You gotta admire the hard work for this. But that's it for my X-Men. Well, that's it for my Marvel. My DC, say DC because they're the best. It's Action Comics 1014 or 1016. I actually got this more so because of Naomi. Action Comics has been dry. I mean, it picked up a little bit once Naomi came in, but I got this because of that. I just want to see how she keeps talking the dialogue between her and the other superheroes. I like that dialogue she had with Batman, and talk about will she get over her parents' death and stuff like that. It's cool seeing Batman. Every like 20 issues, you'll see Batman smirk or make a smile or something. You gotta cherish those moments. But pick this up just to see if she's showing any new powers or anything like that. I don't know. It's Naomi, so anything with Naomi, I'm gonna probably get to. Next up, Batman Superman #3. A lot of people, I say a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people, or some people say they don't really like how this is. They expected more of it, but I personally like it. Like I said, you get what you like. Don't get what everybody else wants. So I personally like it. I'm a fan of Batman Who Laughs, and anything that has to do with that, I'm going to pick up because Batman Who Laughs is my favorite new character out. So had to pick it up, and it appears that at the end of each issue, there's a new person who has the whole laugh syndrome stuff going on. So this one is Blue Beetle. See right there, Blue Beetle. Last one was Superman. This is the first cover appearance of him, and the one before that was Shazam. So I thought the book was going to be by him and Shazam, them fighting Shazam, but I was wrong. Anywho, next issue is Curse of the White Knight. It's the Alfred cover. I got this more so because of the Alfred. It seems like the last two, this one and the other one, is characters that don't really get much shine on covers. So I got this because they don't show Alfred that much on comics. And in this one, it appears that Miss Harleen has her babies right there. She has a boy and a girl. They don't say what the name was or anything like that. So, it's my first little cameo appearance of it. But this has been really good. Loving this book so far. It's not as good as the first series of White Knight, but I still highly recommend picking it up. Next up, Batman Beyond, number 37. First appearance of Batwoman. I've always stressed about people should pick this up. If you like the cartoon, pick it up because it's a really good series. And I don't know. Not that people talk about Batman Beyond, but I love it. Personally, I love it. And here's the first appearance of her. And also, I don't know if it's a new villain, but I feel like I've seen him on the show. I haven't seen the show in so long. I feel like I've seen him somewhere. His name is Blight. I don't know, but it's the first. It might be a first appearance on a comic book. I don't know, but no recommend picking up. It's funny because I see books of that left over of Batman Beyond each week. I go there when it's released, but this week it was none left. It's funny how that works when it's a spec book. But then I got Batman Detective Comics 1014. Been a nice ongoing series. I like the whole Freeze arc. It's been really good. This is the first time his wife is alive and moving and stuff. She gets her suit and everything like that. But this right here, she's dancing in her little snow. She's not in her snow globe dancing anymore. She's doing a split and everything. You see how Mr. Freeze likes that. But shout out to Tomasi. That's the end of my books for this week. But for my Comic-Con, I picked this up. Met Tomasi. It's the reason why I had that last, because Tomasi. Shout out to Tomasi, man. I met him, had him sign his book. I said in the other video that Damian is my favorite Robin. I like Tim. I like Dick. Pause. I don't like Dick. I like Richard Grayson. And I like the Robins, but Damien's my all-time favorite. And I like the Red Hood and stuff like that. But Damien, I just love Damien. I always love those attitude type characters. Like with anime, I was drawn to Sasuke. I was drawn to Endeavor. You see in my pop. Who can I think of? Hiei off Yu Yu Hakusho, Vegeta. Those characters always you're drawn to, and that's what Robin is. And I like John. I think John's a better character than Superman. So I like this, and this. It's the first appearance of the Super Sons introducing each other. They're meeting. So I had to get this. I wish I got this slab, but I didn't know I had to have a witness to the last minute. So I'll just keep it like this, and go from there since I can't get it slabbed anymore without a green label. But shout out to Tomasi, man. He's a really cool guy. And I met him. We was just talking. He was asking how my girlfriend's son was, and we was just how school and why he looked tired, and just asking how my day was. We were just chopping it up, talking about a bunch of everything but comics. He's just a really genuine, cool dude. He's made a really big fan out of me now, because I hate when you finally meet somebody and then they're not who they appear to be, and he's 10 times better than I thought he'd be. And shout out, again, shout out to him. He's a real cool guy. I meant to ask him if he's going to do more books of if he's going to do some books of the Super Sons and stuff like that, but I forgot because we was talking about everything but that, and I completely forgot. But again, shout out to him. Then I met Brian Azzarello. I had him sign this because it's my favorite Joker book. This is, I signed him inside. This is another one with the art is pure gold. Grandma cooking good. Love this artwork. But this is my favorite Joker book that I've ever read. So I had to get him to sign this. And then I also had him sign this. The Brian Azzarello signed the Batman Damn #1. Had to get this signed. It's funny when you say this because nobody was bringing that in. Everybody was bringing the second prints of that. When he's like, oh, you got that one. But again, another cool guy, and you can tell he likes interacting with his fans. So we was talking about a lot of stuff too. And I tried to get him to tell me if in this book did Batman die when he was a kid or did he die when he got stabbed by Joker. And he wouldn't tell me. He's just saying how he just likes hearing all the fan theories and stuff like that. So he will never tell anybody. So we're always gonna be left in question, just guessing. And I asked him, was he gonna do more of these? And he said he is. So I don't know if he's gonna do more of these of Batman Damned or something completely different of Batman or something else, but he's gonna do more. So I can't wait to see what he's got in store. Again, he's a real cool guy as well, and I love people who they're better than what you thought it'd be, because I hate coming up against people who are stuck up in how my attitude set up. It won't work. You don't be an asshole to me if I'm trying to support you, but he's nothing like that. Shout out to Brian Azzarello, man. So glad I met them too. And then him and Tomasi were sitting next to each other. So it was a win-win that I got to talk to them both at the same time. And for my very first slab that I've ever owned, got this. The Omega Men. It's a 9.2. The Omega Men. First appearance of Lobo. So happy I got this book. So happy I got this slab. I was actually going to get the comic book cover, but then I saw this and I got it for really cheap. I ain't gonna say how much it was, but it was really cheap. I was surprised because nobody was bidding for it, and I sniped it and got it. So I'm just saying it was really cheap. But I'm so happy to own my very first slab right here. Y'all get to see it first. It's my Omega Man #3. Love Lobo. Said before, Lobo's one of my favorite DC villains, quote unquote villains. More of an anti-hero villainish character. So love it. Glad to have it. And actually have submitted 2 more books to CGC when I was at Comic-Con because I got them signed. Got a little story to it to how I got one of them. So shout out to those artists. You'll see when I get it. But I didn't really care about the 9.6s, 9.8s, and stuff like that. I've got this more so just as I wanted. And I'm at the point where now that I'm getting stuff that I'm not trying to flip them. I'm not trying to sell them anything. Everything I'm getting, if it's signed or if it's graded, it's just for my personal collection. that I'm never going to sell. So that's it for my comic books. I got this Miles Morales today. This came out. I got this, and love Miles Morales, man. You know, I love Spider-Man too. So got that, and you know, Endeavor. I've already had that, but Endeavor. Love My Hero Academia. I said in other videos, Endeavor is my. I read anime, I read manga. Well, I look at anime, I read manga, I do all that stuff. And, you know, can't go wrong with a Funko Pop. Love Funko Pops. So, yeah. But it looks like my comic book cover of the week, from what I've seen, it's the Immortal Hulk, man. I love that cover. Love the cover. And I might throw in, I like this too, but yeah, comic book cover is this. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Shout out to everybody who looked at my videos. My last 2 videos actually doubled from what I had on my other previous ones. I don't know how, I don't know why, but shout out to y'all. Like I said, I don't do this for popularity. I don't do this for views. I don't do this for likes. You're not gonna hear me say drop a like and stuff. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna say drop a like on this video, get this to such and such, or share this to such and such. I'm just doing it strictly just to show y'all what I got. That's it. And I like talking about comics. So thank y'all for all my new subs. People who watch the video who aren't sub, I don't care. Just thank y'all for watching the video. You know, it's a million videos in YouTube, and you choose to take the time to watch this. So shout out to all y'all. And that'll be it for this week. I'll see y'all next week with my next haul. And I'll see you when I see you.